Well, hello, Space Engineers. Welcome back down here on Earth because, well, we've got light down here. It's kind of dark on Mars. The relay, the Mars ground relay, has landed. It's landed and, well, it's functional at least. But it's dark over there. I was going to do a little bit of a cinematic or montage, but with it being black, you wouldn't be able to see a whole lot, so I didn't do that. But let's go back inside and get hooked up and see if we can't do some exploring, because I have not done that yet. So, well, let me get a hold of things here. We're going to want that. So let's go to the terminal, and it is dark. So let's use something that has its own light. Okay, that's not the camera I want. Does this not have a forward camera? Yeah, it does. It's right there in front of me. Duh. And it's showing light. Let me get... Cannot control that. Well, here, let me set it up here. Is it turned off? Well, that's not going to do me any good pointing down. There, that's kind of sort of forward. Well, let's get this thing going. I think I need to do that. 7. Well, hopefully that's still floating, because I bet you I didn't turn on the antenna. Yep, there it is. Yeah, that's off. Let's bump that up to... Nope. Looks like we're not too far off level. Okay, let's try this again. And it is indeed black out here, so we may not end up doing a whole lot of exploring, but we'll at least take a look here. Well, the landing gear is still there. Maybe I should have welded those up a bit more. But if that's all I lost, I'm not doing too bad. Looks like everything else is there. I've got my welder. I've got power. I've got an antenna. But I am a fair ways away from that GPS point. Let's see if we can't get over there safely. Let's get a little altitude. And no, I can't really see a whole lot more than what you can see. You know, when I post a video to YouTube, when I look at it and I view it, it looks a lot like, at least the brightness wise, what I see on the monitor as I'm playing the game, so that is how dark it is. So it looks like the GPS point is up in the air a bit. That's okay. But it looks like we've got a bit of a problem, because I see things on fire. Whoa. Forgot this thing does have downward thrust. I'm not used to having that. I see some engines. I see batteries that are turned off. Well, that's unfortunate. Even if that thing crashed, I hope the people made it off in one piece. Looks like the door is locked. Their sign's upside down. And I see no power on their pipeline. So I see yeah, there's gonna need some repairs. It's a rather long pipeline. Like another damaged section. I think I see a faint glow of sunlight on the horizon. And looks like some more repairs are needed up here. Take a look at our little station here, maybe like a fuel station? Perhaps, maybe. Looks like they've got a little solar over there. Looks like they're might need to drop a little ice down in there. So I need something that's going to be able to mine some ice, or maybe just bring some ice all the way over to drop in there. Full control seat. Read their sign here. Oh, little guide. Need to repair the pipeline, get hydrogen into the engines to power the faculty, and gain access. Once powered, the button panel can be activated by grid ships, assuming they have enough dexterity to press the button. Gain access to the research station Alpha, repair the pipeline. We've already entered that interstation investigate project. Discover the location of another remote base. So we've got some repairs to do. And we need to set ourselves up probably over here. So what do we have here? I need to connect into this somehow. Yeah. So let me do that. We've got there's 5 blocks between 2 merge blocks. I'll probably best off having some way to park this thing over there, over here. I'll need some materials so I can make drops over here. Maybe make a better location, because my point I started from didn't lead me down to here very well. Let me, first off, do GPS. Eh. Let's just call it that. Looks like it's getting light here, which means it's probably getting dark back home on Earth. But we need to build something that will tie into this. Be nice if it had a little power of its own. Some storage, a place to park a few vehicles. We're going to need a grinder to help clean up some of this mess. We've got a welder. We've got work to do. But first, as I said, we need something that will plug itself into that. Let's see, where's my antenna? Too many darn signals. It's okay, it's over there. It's about 5K. Yeah, let me get this parked up. I'll go get back into building things back at home. I'll see you back there. Now, before we send that thing up, there's something else I want to build and send up. This will help. But later, just a little something. I'll build it on here. And 4. But we need something that has a small grid projector on it, so we can print some things up if needed. Over there, not just here. So let's add that there. put that there. Have that there. It's not pulling it through there for some reason. Oh, that's not gonna do anything. Don't want to take that out. So that I can plug into the orbital relay, and that'll give me a place to print up some small grid items when I need to. So that'll work when I want to drop materials down to the planet for some reason, which that's going to be happening a lot, I feel. So first, let's get that going. And the battery on this thing is now charged. Let me take these out. And we can send it up. So that one's gone. On its way up. And so is that one. We'll have to wait till those are in orbit before we can do anything. They'll all get that hooked up to the transfer. Let's see, call it long-range transport, but, you know, the Mars transfer vehicle, whatever you want to call it. See if I can't get that sent on its way. I know it just came back, but I need to wait for those to get up there. I'll see you in orbit. We're back up here in space. On my way to see if I can't pick up my cargo here. Try to figure out which way this thing's, whoops, oriented. Slow down. Flying over this. So let's line up my camera with the merge block. lock that down. We're going to turn that off. So we have disconnected that one. Now for the tricky bit. See if I can't grab onto this one. Oh, and I forgot to put a parachute on this one, so kinda had to go back and put a parachute on it. And then send it back up. Let's see, how do I want to grab onto this one? Is it gonna matter? Probably doesn't really matter too terribly much. Let's see, that was what, connector 3? Let me temporarily stick that there. Let's see if I am bad enough to line this up here. There we go. So we hit 4, we're now locked into that. So that's going to be that one. So we are now all connected up and ready to head out to Mars. Let's see. Remote, let me get this set up. Make sure I get this set up properly. So I want 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this thing's a bit jiggly, so that's gonna possibly be problematic. One. Then at Mars, we want 1, 2, 3, I think. Do I want to do that? Let's remove these. Let's go directly to Got too many GPS points. Yeah, let's just go to the regular one. I'll have to transfer it over, but I can do that. This will work out just fine. So in this middle one, I want to set up actions. No, it's not going to be a group, it's just a single block. Want to turn that off. In here, want to turn this back on. And that should do it. How's my power look like? Acceleration-wise. It is a bit slow. Let me change that then. No, I think I'll be alright. Let's leave it. Let me get this camera set up. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, that's jiggling around a bit. So's my camera for some reason. Oh, I know why. I bet you it locked onto, whoops, the parts that's jiggling. There we go. I guess the whole thing's jiggling. Well, let me get this set up. So let's go here. Terminal. Actually, it should all be set up. Oh, I need to turn that off. Remote control. Here, let me toggle that off, because just be wasting power at that point. Let me turn it back on there. And away it should go. Yeah, this may not go good. So I can come back here later when this doesn't work. It's always nice to have more than one save game. Wow, that's jiggling bad. Well, it's off. And I think that is where we will also leave it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll find out if that actually makes it next time. Thank you for watching.